New job time. It's one we're actually returning to. We were here last year, just rebuilding a wall. It was about sort of 15-20 meters. Lots of repointing. We put in some gates and stuff, like quite a couple of gates actually. Quite, really nice project it was. Lovely one for Yenstone. So now we're coming back to do another part, which is good. It's always nice to be obviously asked back. It's blue limestone, and looking at it, it is quite brittle and stuff. It is like older stone. Like, it's not probably the best stone. It's probably not as nice as the wall that we did do last year, because it's literally, it just seems older really. It's covered in ivy, so we can't actually see all of it, but obviously just the sections you can see it. A lot of the stone has blown and that, so yeah, we'll just evaluate it, like I say. So we're just going to spend the next couple of days taking the wall down, evaluating it, checking out the stone. We can get some more stone, which we did have to do on that job we did last year, literally down the road, which was quite lucky. So yeah, so we have got that option. So it's not like we've got to use it all. It's we have got, if we do need more, we can get more basically, but we will use what we can as long as it's sound and obviously, strong basically. So yeah, let's go take a look at the job. So this is what we did obviously last time. A little bit on there, put that gate in, this wall here, and then all of this wall to about there. Then we just repointed that end section, but all this wall was a rebuild. Put these gates in. This wall's not that bad really. It's just like I say, just sort of old. It's bulging in places and stuff, but it is a really old wall. Don't think had any work done to it for a long time. It's been cleaned off with the ivy, well, up to this point. Then obviously from here it's just been left basically, so all sorts growing in there. Another good one for Yenstone walling. But yeah, no, it's beautiful. I like the blue limestone. It looks really good. Morning, Cam. Cam. Job one. Clear foliage from the wall. And then we're going to assess the wall. Well, the wall's coming down anyway, so it's not too bad actually. Big collapse in there. But like the wall itself isn't too bad. So yeah, no, today's just about getting all the foliage off, get the wall taken down, beat off any rubble, any old cement, mortar. I think it's not lime, it's cement this, so beat it all off, just clean all the stone off and that, sort out the stone. And look at this old machine, she has been through it all. So that's where we're at. Just gonna, like I say, clear it all and well, try and clear all the foliage before the wall, and then we've got it all separated. Then it's a lot easier to see. But as you can see, just using the scoop to go down the side of the wall, has already got a lot of it off, so it's just big roots like that. All right, let's start clearing some of this then. Look at that, a road sweeper on a country road. They get their money's worth for their council tax, don't they? You don't even get that in most cities around here. Big old stump coming out there. Woohoo! That is huge, but how are you going to get that? You might have to do 2 runs on your trailer, mate. She's a big girl. We're getting there, so we're just bringing the wall down, sorting the stone out, just bringing it all over there. Then obviously we'll sweep all the dirt, all the rubble back, then sort out all like the foliage to rubble. Obviously the rubble can go in the skip. So yeah, no, just a typical prep day. Just trying to get all the stone down today. Might stop for a cup of tea in a minute. About sort of halfway I think on the wall. I think it's 24 meters, so that's all right. Day 2. This is where we got to on Friday. So got the wall down, stone into piles. You can see the old foundation stones. So today we're just gonna set up some lines to obviously get our to get the position of the wall, because it goes there and then cuts into this one. Trim him all back, get him all prepped, so we can just build straight into him, run the lines straight up the wall, and then dig out the rest. Really just do it by hand, but you can sort of see with the old foundation stones in, it's quite simple, because we've got a bit of a bank where dirt's gathered up over the years. You can see where the original wall was, which is handy. But yeah, we still set up some lines just so we're not digging out more than we need to. Sort of the less ground you disrupt, the better, really. Quite a nice long one. I think it's about 24 meters, I believe. So here is just going to a dead end. So yeah, with tops it's 1.4 high. So we just have to sort of see, really, because the average tops are about this size. So I'd say it's about 300, I suppose. So probably, you know, it's only about a metre, 1.1 high. Do your preparation properly, and the rest of it's easy. Right, anyway, let's crack on. Whew. It is warm now. It's really humid today, so. But anyway, so we've got a really good footing forming now. Oh, that breeze, sorry. Just gonna enjoy that breeze, it's lovely. So I've just got one line up for a minute just to get a base, because obviously we'll make it a lot wider. A nice strong mortar mix, and lots of the small stone, because we've got so much of it. Just really compact it down, and like I say, we've gone well deep with this. It's a really deep footing on this one. So got my guideline, so I think the wall's going to be about sort of 450 wide, but I've gone just about 500 on the bottom here at the minute. Lob it down nice and thick, and get a good one, let it all go off. Luckily, obviously, we've got this bank here where the wall was, so we can obviously just keep working off of that really for a minute. So, but yeah, no, it's all right. One of them days, like, just lots of prep, but it's going all right. Nice, just really getting it nice and strong. So yeah, that's where we're at the minute. So it's going to crack on with that footing. We had a lot more digging out on this than we thought. Down that end, it's just absolutely massive chunks of old cement, stone, the whole shabazz. Like, as you can see, this wall goes right into the bank there, so we had to really, like, basically bolster off all this stone, because I didn't want to take too much of it out for a minute, because you can sort of see where the wall's going. So onto that bit, so we'll take a little bit more out, but we started taking down there and the bank is just collapsing. So what we're going to do for a minute is probably go up to step it back from here. So obviously we've got a hell of a good run here. Step it back here, and then we can then work that out. Like, but yeah, no, it was a bit of a pickle yesterday, because like I say, we're just getting it. You can see obviously how high the bank is. So it's just a matter of getting as much out as possible. You know, we try not to disrupt the ground too much. But yeah, so but we did get a little bit down here. Just like I say, a nice solid base. Nice big stone. So just the top of these will, probably just above that line really, will be on show. So we still kept like nice gaps in that, because obviously it's going to be pointed. But yeah, so that's where we're at. It's a bit weird, that line. Our line's come out a bit there. That's the problem when it gets wet. Bit of rain last night, my line's totally sagged. So yeah, so I say I'll set the mixer up and that, and then get a load on, and then sort of sort the line out, and then I'll try and get a nice straight base course, and then the back's all nice, because obviously it's basically retaining wall at the minute. So I could just fill the back in with some rougher stone, and then yeah, and then crack on with getting it nice and flat and going from there. Like, so we shall wait and see. But right, anyway, looks like I'm on my own today. So Cam's with Pat, and one of Pat's blokes is supposed to be here, but I haven't heard anything yet. So it's all right, I'll crack on my own, and yeah, try and get a good base today. Lovely job. The heavens just opened, literally just went bang. Mad, literally. And now it's just suddenly, even the road started drying. Like, it's only, you know, it's about 15 minutes ago. Oh, humid. But anyway, this is where we got to. So obviously I didn't record anything, but so I just got like a little prop up pyramid thing there, just to sort of give us a line. I'm just carrying on there. So, yeah, looking all right. Just keep it nice and tight, just really trying to get a nice base in. Because the weather's supposed to be quite bad tomorrow, so you can see it from the front. Just keeping it as coarse as possible. Like with this one as well, the coursing is actually going to be going uphill. Like normally, obviously, you course it nice and flat, so you have got a hill like that, you'll be building into it. But on this one, the customer requested it was going up basically with the road, so which is all right. It's more to sort of look upon, but pretty much just measure each end and then just set your line up. So just keep building near the line. On the other side, as you can see, is a lot steeper. It goes steep and then it flattens out. So yeah, just sort of just keep an eye on the lines really on this one. But no, it's all right. Just sort of getting on that now. So spend the rest of the afternoon just bashing this up. It's a lot wider than the wall's going to be, but it's all going to be underground, so a bit stronger, which is nice. Just trying to got the pick of the stone at the minute, but I reckon this job's going to get a bit. It's going to get a bit funky towards the end, I reckon, because I don't think this nice stone's going to be around for long. Lots of bits like that, which is all right, but if they're too gone, I won't be using them because obviously they'll just blow. But yeah, you would not be able to dress that. That will just literally break into a million pieces. But it'll be all right. We have got the option for more stone, which is good. But obviously, you like to sort of keep the costs down for everyone and just try and get what you can done. Concentrate on this side for a minute. Just try not to use too many long stones on this bit, because obviously we are going to have to face this side. Down there is a different story, because obviously the bank is so much higher. You can get away with using the stones of like the big tails, because obviously you won't have to face the other side. As you can see, look, there's the bank. So you got perfect example there. Look, a nice big one in there, and he's still got that much there. So you probably put another one on top of that as well. The ground level, 2 inches below, we always sort of build normally, because you never know in the future if they want to scrape it back or re-level the, you know what I mean. It just sort of stops any risk. But yeah, like I say, we are waiting for a delivery, because we've only got about, well, not even a third of each, so we're just knocking up a 3-3 mix at the minute. But what we do at the end of the day is that we'll rake all this out, because it's not going to be the colour. The colour, I don't know if you can see it, that's what we repointed last time we was here. It's going to be like that, a nice creamy colour. At the minute, this is obviously quite ginger, because we've only got ginger and grit. We can see it there, which will be a nice colour, but it won't suit here really. You can see the customer's side of the building there. Some lime in the mix as well, so give it a nice colour. But yeah, it's lovely. It's all right. Going up nicely. Anyway, I'm going to have a cup of tea.